And in the fact that he's passive now makes a lot of his damage. Magic covers that end of it as well. Something that I believe was started by Faker, as a lot of things are at the moment.
Yep.
That Corky mid lane, but with the pack. Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, it's easier. He's going to find the
ward.
Teleport,
but the teleport
comes in. There's the flash. Cocoon lands as well as XY down to about 300 health. There's a circle of Frost, and Flandre picks up first blood. So
other side of the map, Alla is in trouble.
yeah, Flashes stands behind a minion. The Ignite's gone down. They're continuing this dive. Who's going to pick up the aggro? YOLO coming in. Oh, the piercing light not going to be enough. Savoki, he wants to try and get there. I think the minions may be enough, but no. Triumphant Roar is going to be there.
Yeah, it certainly is, but in the meantime, Pentakill had gone down to the Ignite, so...
Standing right next to that turret. Spite isn't going to be found as the headbutt pulverize comes in. Martin might be in trouble, uses the rocket jump after all the CC's down in order to get out of there. In the meantime, Tank is going to pick up a kill onto YOLO somewhere, not entirely sure, but he's dead. As the teleport comes in from the Trundle, he's got the Tiamat as the headbutt comes in, but the pulverize not to be found. The pillar was there as well, so lots of stuff to be put in, lots of slow. See if you can make anything happen with it, as it looks like they're heading for it. Yeah, there's lots of pings here in this bottom lane. As Ella's going to spot 3 members of M3 out. We'll see whether Martin's going to be okay. He's already backing here in this brush, but Ardent Blaze finds him. Pentakill has to be a little bit careful, but is ending up with the kill in his back pocket.
Yeah, so in the end, the 2 teleports were just seconds away from being up. You'd have to think that that might have been the go button for Snake. Instead, they just
wants to try and get towards first big item. Of course, went for swiftness.
Savoki.
Oh, yeah, Savoki may be caught out. Unbreakable Will not quite available just yet. He's going to explode. Tank picks up the kill after the lockdown from Flandre's ultimate. And this is the power of Lissandra. She just chooses a target, and they're most likely dead.
And you could see that Flandre didn't want to have to use it because they knew that nothing was available for Savoki, but in the end, probably wouldn't have got it if they didn't burn the ultimate out of Lissandra. So they're able to pick up another outer turret, another kill. They'll rotate into a dragon as well for themselves. ZZR already started that one up. And Flandre, he'd already recalled on his way back to top. It looked like, here it is.
Yeah, back in again as YOLO still tanking things up quite nicely as ZZR does have face in the mountain, but that's a headbutt pulverize onto Martin, gets exploded. Raphael grabs the kill. Ella, very, very low as Pentakill going to be able to pick that one up, and Snake are on the run now. Pentakill able to lock down the kill on the Spider. Maybe after a little bit. Oh, he's pretty quick. Dead Man's Plate's back up, but there's the relentless pursuit.
So in the end, they go 4 for nothing. That is a 6,000 gold deficit, and Baron being pinged.
This one back. Flandre, we're going to try and stop a back or two. YOLO actually might be stopped as he tries to tunnel underneath. Not going to be able to get there. The ultimate comes out as Flandre knows that this Rek'Sai cannot tunnel. Tank's going to find his way over as well. Gets the knockup, but Clara Doom's there, and Flandre's going to keep him still. There's the pickup on the jungler, just doesn't quite make it back in time.
Yeah, that was a little bit... They're looking for this turret.
Give him the chair, Ella. He's going to do so.
They're going.
Yeah, Tank gets caught up. He's taking so much damage. XY locks it down. YOLO now right in the backline, but gets stunned up. Martin able to pick up the first kill. Flandre's there as well. They're trying.
Being so short. Here we are, actually.
Yeah, back in. Flandre actually takes a lot of damage. Martin trying to run away. Ring of Frost is going to be available. Pillar. We're just testing the waters of M3. The chair not given to Savoki all that accurately, as Martin is going to be the one that can defend this inner turret. But nice rotational play from M3. This is going to explode. Lightslinger doing a whole lot of work. Flandre finds his way in. Immediately knocked up as he has to ult himself now as Martin is going to find his way in. Flandre gets the wild growth on him. Everyone slowed on the side of M3 as Savoki tanking so much damage. Martin off to the side doing a whole lot of work as now everyone on top of him. Rocket jump not going to be enough as YOLO is tanking the whole team and not even dying. Raphael, the AD carries, finding their way in with XY to front up this charge. Tank wants to clear out the minion wave, but it's just not going to be enough. So much push forward. YOLO hanging out to the side, but now 4 versus 5. It's going to be so difficult for this team, especially without all of the CC that the Alistar provides.
And Flandre still has the ulti, so if they get too close, this is a very real potential of a turret dive for Snake.
Yeah, Spooky Ghosts come out. Pentakill trying to get some damage across the side. Flandre's in there. XY gets caught out. He's very tanky, but the turret isn't as it gets destroyed. The ultimate comes in. Martin uses the rocket jump relatively aggressively as the inhibitor is taken down. M3, we're going to try and get some follow-up kills. Nice unbreakable from Ella as he stands behind
Tank
Martin.
is being caught.
Yeah, the slow comes in, but Flandre's going to lock down YOLO. XY's there as well, down to about 2/3 health. scene, getting a whole lot of health back from that subjugate as well, as Flandre is able to get out. Successful disengage so far from Snake unless ZZR gets caught.
But Ella is so low, all of a sudden Savoki has revived. He's streaming down the lane. They want the Baron.
They've got so much damage here as well, Spawn. It's going to be so difficult.
Tank went back to base.
He does have the teleport available. No, not quite. As this Baron is getting ripped apart. Snake trying to find their way in.
Going in.
Goes Flandre, ults himself as XY, trying to tank up the rest of them. Flandre able to get out successfully there as well as Ella is so low. Tank, he's finally back into the fight. ZZR goes up into the air, but he's so low now. Martin able to get out of this one. Flandre eventually dead as Raphael in an interesting position in this fight. Martin now, he's being caught out, flashes out of the way. Buster shot isn't quite up yet, and Martin is running for the hills. Rocket jump comes out. He's so alive for now, as XY has to be a little bit careful, but now they've found him. They get on top of the Tristana, and he's taken out M3. They're going to be able to at least get the inhibitor off this.
That should be game, Atlas. You can see the teleport coming back out of XY. They want the turret. So long death time is on the side of Snake. 25 is the shortest. And they're just going to be able to use this Trundle to take up the base. That's game over.
Yeah, inhibitor falls on the top side. Nexus turret's now falling. Super creeps aren't going to be able to do too much here. It doesn't matter about these health bars because they got so much structure damage. And M3, after what looks like it was Snake's game to take, they get it to the position that they need and they take the victory.
Yeah, and we said in Champion Select, the